Handmade soaps made right here in our backyard, blended with natural ingredients to whip up holistic skincare products infused with hemp extracts that so many people across the capital region depend on for good, healthy skincare. Well, joining us this morning is the founder of RAD Soap, Sue Kerber.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you so much for being here. We're so excited to have you.
Thank you.
You've been around since 2009.
Yes.
And you make these fantastic soaps. There are
Thank
32
you.
different flavors, if you will.
Yeah, they say flavors.
I know, right? First of all, tell us about the company, how you formed, and you know, we get an inside glimpse too of how you guys operate here.
Well, I started 10 years ago. Our family went through a family crisis. We lost everything.
Yeah.
So we had to find a career or something to do to make money and to just make ourselves survive.
Yeah.
So I've always loved soaps, and I always wanted to make them. So everything goes crazy, but I said, I want to make soaps.
Yeah.
And my son had eczema, and during his childhood and through high school, I made things with hemp. And I used to use a product from another company, and it worked. And I loved hemp throughout the years. And then all of a sudden, that company got bought out, and now we had I had to make my own because he started breaking out again.
Yeah.
He got the rashes, and he was embarrassed because he was in high school. So what we did was we made. I made products at home, and then I started to go to farmers markets in the area, and I went mother to mother, and I shared my ideas, and it just flourished. And then we got Whole Foods, and then I had a factory, and it just kept on going. I couldn't believe it.
And we were seeing just some of the video inside the factory there.
Yes.
And this, you bring this not only to Capital Region customers, but now you've launched a new bar soap club.
Yes.
And I'm excited to be able to tell viewers about that because it's only a $25 subscription, and you get all these great things.
Well, actually, it's $10.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yes, it's $10 a month, and what happens is it can go 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And this, and right now we're offering the free first free month. Free shipping, you get 2 free gifts. So it's like having your bar soap, and we've gotten such a response from people that say, oh, I ran out of my soap, you weren't at the farmer's market, I wasn't here, I have to wait for the craft fair. So we ended up making this club. They can get their soap every single month, and then they can pick other products. They can go from 1 bar to 2 bars to 3 bars. And then they can pick things like, we have a new soap that is on the table.
I know, I haven't seen this yet. What do we have here?
It's very exciting. It's called Main Squeeze.
Awesome.
It's got Himalayan salt in it. We do a lot of mixtures, and I do a more nostalgic scent.
Yeah.
So it brings you back. Like, this is our famous little toke bar. And, and even with the thing going on at with the new festival that's coming up, this bar is that old hippie scent.
Right.
And it brings you back to high school or brings you back to college. And so I have done that through the years, and I put different things that I infuse in the soaps.
And there's no harsh chemicals that are used. Why this type of soap or natural soap in general versus what we could buy at CVS or the grocery store?
It's all milled soap, and it's with detergent, and what it does is dry the skin. If you felt my skin, that's what I do. I'm a walking testimonial of how soft your skin gets. It's because we have in our body 3, 6s, and 9s. It's fatty acids, and what's lacking is the omega-3s. And this soap replaces that. And also, hemp is the closest plant life to our skin naturally.
Right.
So it works very well.
I'm really curious to know, is it hard to keep up with the demand because you are small? How many employees do you have?
We have 6 in the plant. I know. And then we have all the retail people over there. So I have 20 almost all together.
Right. And I told you offset, I've made soap in the past, and the soap that I make has to dry for 6 weeks to cure, right?
Yes.
But you guys do 24 hours. You can turn around that bar.
I can give you a bar. We had a black activated charcoal came out really back a couple of years ago, and we were the only ones that could keep up with the Whole Foods. There was such a demand.
Right.
But because we can do that, we could put on people on the weekend. We can make nights. And now we've even gone to a higher, like another process, which what it does is keeps the integrity of the soap. Plus, you get the essential oils that are put in at the end of our process. So normally in cold process, by the end, your soap won't have that scent.
Right.
Ours is through the full bar, so it's really a nice bar.
That's awesome. How are you coming up with the different scents?
We sit around a conference table.
You do?
Yes.
Okay.
And we have a little war team here, and we go, what about this? What about it's a summer scent? Well, and it has to be a feeling. It has to have, when you smell it, it's got to remind you of something. That's what I've always done, because I wanted that nostalgic feeling and people to use my soaps and feel good about it.
Right.
So we sit around and just keep on just determining brainstorming, and I'm the nose girl, so I put the things together, and then we go, well, how about that? And I usually give people 3 different ones, and we go around the place and we just show everybody the stuff.
That's awesome.